Hello there, my name is Barnabas, your data protection pal, and today I'm going to share 5 things your business must know about the enhanced PDPA. And for those of you who are not familiar, there are amendments to the PDPA in Singapore, and these over here are articles that are released by the Personal Data Protection Commission over like 5 weeks. So I put them together and put this little video up so that you can have a quick glance on what to do about the enhanced PDPA. So first and foremost is to be accountable when managing personal data. So PDPA has made a statement that business should be accountable for their personal data that they possess. So what does accountable mean? It really means to have your DPMP formed up correctly. What's a DPMP? A DPMP stands for a Data Protection Management Program, and they have given a guide, a link to the guidelines on how to create a DPMP. And talk about accountability, we have gone beyond just compliance. We talk about being accountable, being responsible for the data of our customers. So are you just complying, or are you really being accountable, which means also responsible? That is the big question I'd like to point out to business owners who have lots of personal data. So second is the fact that we must make better use of data that we have and to be able to increase or make better our business. Of course, this may not be relevant to some companies unless you are a company that does analysis of customers' buying patterns or I don't know what else are there, clicking methods and all that. So it really depends on what kind of data and what kind of business you're doing. But if you are able to make better use of your data, then make sure you also ensure good protection and anonymization if possible, because if these data fall to the wrong hands, then there may be a possible breach. So click on the bottom to find out more about how to use data for your innovation. And I know for my own business and events, it may not be relevant for me. But the third one is very important. You can continue to use personal data that you have collected before. However, you must ensure that if you have a new purpose for your data, you need to send a notification or at least get new consent from your customers that you are going to use the data for something else apart from the original intended use of the data. And of course, again, I would say if you finish your legal obligations, just delete the data away. Then you have no need to protect the data at all, isn't it? So number 4, align your marketing efforts across all modern digital channels. And this is a huge reminder to all marketers and all business owners who have marketing teams or even outsourced marketing teams, because it is so important to take care of customer data, and you do not want a breach because the maximum fine is $1 million. And for those people who are doing telemarketing, calling customers directly on cell phones, they really need to look at the D&C. Of course, it's also been revised in the amendments. So do make sure you check with your marketing team and align all these with the local laws on PDPA and also that of the countries that you work with. So be very careful, be very vigilant, because I'm sure customers appreciate it when you protect their data. So, and finally, the 5th point that the PDPC has mentioned is notify PDPC of any significant data breach. And this is one of the new obligations that have been included in the enhanced PDPA, where businesses must notify customers about any data breach within 72 hours of the discovery. So this is a link there to how to handle a data breach. And I believe that this is one of the most important components of the PDPA, because when the shit hits the fan, what do you do? And I share this very important point because even in events management, we are only tested when something goes wrong. So is your organization ready to handle when something goes wrong? I believe that is one of the ethos of the enhanced PDPA. So this is Barnabas, your data protection pal, and you can find me pretty easily just find me on LinkedIn or Facebook, and please scan this QR code on the left side of the screen to get a one-page complimentary PDF on the key points of the PDPA, where I give you links to PDPC's very comprehensive website. So my name is Mark Barnabas, your Data Protection Pal. Feel free to ping me and connect with me for more information about courses and advisory. So my name is Mark, and I'll see you. Be good and yes, be safe.